All right, how we doing, everybody? Sorry about that delay, because I had to read rules, and that took me an entire, well, hour almost. Plus setup. We had to do setup, too. But I'm Will.
I'm Adri.
And welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It, where today we are doing what?
Extra Life Game Day 2023
Yes.
para los niños.
Para los niños.
Extra Life.
See. And we are also trying to figure out how to play this game. So we are playing... Oops, I forgot me character. Oh, your character's going to be way up there at the top. We are playing Marvel Strike Force, or Strike Team, something like that. Strike Force is the mobile game. So we'll go through the basic rundown of it. I thought it was a HeroClix game, which is the whole reason I got it, because I thought it was like an arena. There's our schedule above. David always helping us out. He's been helping us out this weekend with the schedules. I thought it was more like HeroClix. I thought it was going to be more like a little PvP battler. But this one is more of an objective-based game. We are going to change the rules just slightly. And that's because I have heard that it's kind of unbalanced. And that's that some of the characters have so few action points, there's almost nothing they can do. So a good example is Iron Man has 3 action points. But then you look at somebody like Agent Coulson had 6 action points. And I let Audrey pick her characters. And because of that, and she doesn't have any of the characters that have higher action points, we're just going to say she has 5 for all. 5 is her default number, just to make it, not to say more fair, but at least more fun. And that's been, when I read on the forums, that was the biggest complaint, is the balancing of the characters seems to be off. Like Agent Coulson probably should be somebody that has like 2 or 3 action points, right? But then again, maybe some of the cards that you get later, the upgrades, might change that. Either way, we're going to go through this. We're running through the tutorial scenario just because it took us so long to get up and started. And then we have our next game at 1. So, of course, we have to eat lunch at about 12. So this gives us about an hour to get through this tutorial, which I don't think it'll take us an hour because it's only 4 rounds. Yeah, but let me go ahead and flip over the camera and we will go through this stuff. All right. So we are set up for a very zoomed out game. A very zoomed out game. That's better. Probably could zoom in a little bit more. I think the camera got crookeded at one point. All right. So, let me move my stuff over so you can get you can't see all your stuff. You can slide up more if you want. All right. So here we are. We are set up on the tutorial. So in the normal tutorial, low action points can be a killer in some games, betrayal and horror on the hill. Yeah, so probably the first edition, right? I'd imagine the reprint, the second edition, they fixed that. I would hope. So these are cool. The minis, the HeroClix, we always mention on the Disney Arena. That's one thing we would like is these little HeroClix type bases, because it would actually make that game much easier. The reason these aren't compatible is because I guess in HeroClix, the numbers in the dial do mean different things. Hit points maybe and stuff like that. In this one, besides Baron Zucker not wanting to turn that direction, they're basically recruitment points. So the game is meant to be played over multiple scenarios. Each scenario has normally 3 stages. The tutorial, it's just the 1 stage. And you're trying to complete objectives. So it's an objective-based game. It's a 1 versus many. Normally there's 1 controller for the mastermind and whatever baddies they take. And then there is the heroes, and I think there can be up to 4 heroes. I did not read through the rest of the rules. I read up to a certain point where it talked about the tutorial, and then it said go read the tutorial book. So that's what I did. So we're playing the rules based on the tutorial's guidelines. So the difference is, although you got 4 characters instead of the normal 2 that it recommended. Again, I did that because just reading online, they say all 6 of these henchmen is way too much. For the 2 heroes, because one of them is Iron Man, and like I said, he's only got 3 action points, meaning he would die before he'd ever get to attack a henchman. And then the other is Captain America, which is a little bit better. He starts at 5, so he's kind of your default. So in the tutorial, we have our little rules here. And basically what we want to do is, I want to defeat the heroes. By defeating the heroes, I get points, or I want to prevent the heroes from destroying these spawn zones, which are now stuck to my henchmen, from destroying these spawn zones, right? So that's what we want to do. So the way Oddity does that is she will want to get two. This is going to happen to every single one on my bet. She's going to go over, as long as she's standing adjacent to a spawn zone, she can spend 3 action points to destroy the spawn zone, right? And she wants to destroy all of them, or as many as she can, before the end of the 4th round, right? So on the turn, Mastermind, of course, goes first, because that's how games work. All of the Hydra soldiers act as one team with one shared pool of action points. So I have 12 action points to split. I can spend action points on any of my abilities. I can use it to move, so forth. Once you stop moving, whatever action points you have left are there. You use them on subsequent turns or use them in case of defense. Right? Damage occurs when you choose to attack another character. So say I have my Hydra henchman here without his spawn point, por favor. And then Oddity is at range with Iron Man. His range is what? It doesn't say what his range is.
3?
No, that's 3 damage. Okay, so he's got to be at range. There, he's at range. Let me double check on the range. I think range is the entire map in the tutorial almost. 2 to 3 spaces away. So up to 3 spaces away. Yeah. So she must be 2 to 3 spaces away with Iron Man. He cannot attack in melee. So from here, she would use a 2 action points to do her repulsor ray. Reduce it by 2. Then I will have the option to defend. I can spend an action point to dodge +1. If I dodge, I don't know what happens. Defend +3. I'm guessing I'm reducing it by 1. That's what I'm gonna guess, because hers the same thing. Defense +4, it adds 4 defense. Dodge +3. So it's just, it does the same thing. It's just they gave it a different name, I guess, for thematic purposes. 3 AP to destroy a spawn zone, and Iron Man only gets 3. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's crazy. You think about that, right? How would Iron Man would not be able to destroy anything? Because you have to be adjacent to it. Even though he's ranged, you have to be adjacent to it. So Iron Man would have to take all of his turns to get to it, and then not do anything for, and then wait till his next turn to destroy it. Right? So that's how you're gonna do it. When you take damage, for the heroes, they put the damage tokens on their abilities. Of course, if an ability has completely got damage tokens on it, then you cannot use said ability anymore. And then the same with the card abilities. So this is where those action points come in. So you have what's called a loadout. So right now, for example, my Hydra soldier is 0 and 5, meaning the most I can take into battle is 5. So if you look at the starter cards, you guys probably can't see it, but it's got a number 2 at the top here and a number 3 at the top here. So that's 5, right? So that's the point of the loadout, is as you play through the different stages, you'll upgrade your characters and you can take more things in. If you don't downgrade your characters, I assume you'll just take into the next scenario. You'll go back in with all the same goodies. And when you max out all your characters, then you can take all your cards. I'd imagine after you learn how to play, most people probably just did that anyways. They just maxed out all the characters, pick and choose which characters you want. Because there is a expansion, so we have the expansion with all those characters down there too. There was one small expansion had like Loki, Ultron, and so forth. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move around, we're gonna attack, we're gonna hit, we're gonna do different things. If we run out of action points, then we have an option, or we get too many wounds. we have an option to rest. So by resting on that turn, you can either gain action points or remove wounds, one or the other. When you gain action points, after you gain them, then you can go ahead and use them. So forth. Like I said, Audrey, we're just going to set all hers to default 5. So that gives her basically 20 total action points across all of her characters. And then I have 10 and 12. So I have 22. So that makes it a little bit more even.
Is diagonal valid? No, just...
Line of sight shooting diagonal is valid. For regular movement to an adjacent space, including diagonally. Yep. Now, one other thing is if there is a obstacle on the board, obstacles block line of sight, and obstacles impede movement, right? So the obstacles can be destroyed if they're shot through. So for example, say Iron Man was here. So that's 3 spaces away. Iron Man shoots. 2 will get blocked by the crate. So only 1 will make it through to my little soldier. Now my soldiers, my little Hydra soldiers, don't have damage on them because it's shared. So instead they have 3 hit points. So basically just, it says to put these on the soldiers' bases. This is where HeroClix come in. HeroClix, the damage is on the base. So you would know how many you have. But they have 3 hit points each. If Audrey defeats a henchman, then she gets points towards upgrading. We're not really, I mean, we'll count the points, but she gets points towards upgrading. If I destroy the heroes, then I get points. If she destroys the objectives, then she gets 1 point. For every objective she doesn't destroy, I get 1 point. And she only has to destroy the white ones. She doesn't have to destroy the red ones. It's just showing the white ones there. So the red ones don't count.
So these are then...
Yeah, those 6 are what you're trying to destroy over the course of 4 rounds. Looks neat on the table at least. Now, see, this is one thing Tom Vassell was kind of upset about, and I get it. Maybe future expansions would have solved this. Is everything looks like a warehouse. Like all the tiles are warehouse tiles. So all of them are inside of some building. I kind of get that because the very first one was Hydra. So you're kind of inside of a Hydra base. Yeah, that's what it is. I thought it'd be fun to play. It was cheap on Amazon. Again, affiliate link down below. All that money goes to Extra Life. All right, so we do need to start. Mastermind starts first. I didn't mention this command dial, and we're not even going to play with this dice. This die is a luck die. You basically say what number you want, and you either gain or lose an action point based on it if you actually get that. But we're not even going to play with that. That just seems stupid. It seems like something, like some games, they just want to add something to add something. That's what, even when Tom Vassell, when I was reading his little review, it seemed like when he was discussing this, I'm like, why is it in the game?
Yeah.
Like, why are you going to add this random thing? At the beginning of the turn, you also have this command dial, which again, just seems like something stupid that they added. Now, I don't know if in other modes or other missions, this will have a larger impact, but basically all it is at the beginning of each round, so you can go ahead and turn yours up, we get one extra action point that can be used anywhere. So it seems kind of, I don't know, seems stupid to me as well.
In the second round, we get 2 and so on?
Well, no, you get 1 each round to spend. You can choose not to spend it, although it says it can go all the way up to 12, so I'm kind of confused about that. Like, it says the max is 12. So, again, the tutorial didn't describe this. To find out what this did, I had to go into the actual rule book. So let me just double check that it says spend and not you get that, which then maybe that would be the case, because then after 3 stages of 4 rounds each, that would be 12. So let me just double check how it words that again. Here you go. Command phase. At the start of each round, both teams add +1 command points to their respective dials. No dial can ever go 12 command points at the same time. Ignore command points gained after that point. Okay. During your character's turn, you may choose to spend 1 or more of the command points available in team's dial as an additional action. Mastermind always do it at discretion. Players have to discuss it. Final decision rests on the players if they disagree. It says spend. Well, the only way you would know you spent it is to reduce it. Yeah, so I don't know how you would ever get to 12. Because then it even said here, it said, ignore any command points gained after that point. I don't know how you would ever get to 12. Movement, breakthrough. Yeah, and these are a bunch of fancy maneuvers that we're not even going to get into. So they do have advanced abilities. So advanced running, advanced marching, breakthrough maneuvers, combat, ranged attacks. And they go into large detail for each one of these. Because, again, I think they were trying to make it like HeroClix, but I think they overcomplicated it. Tom Bassel said the same thing. He was like, it's a kid's game. You just run around and beat each other up. And that's what we're going to try to do. Teammates, damage effects, objective tokens, defeating enemies, completing objectives, respawning dead characters, retreating from the mission, extraction, ending the stage, winning the mission, continuing the campaign, leveling up characters, preparing for the next mission, winning the campaign. 6 is a good choice for a campaign. Yeah, no clue. It doesn't mention command points at that. So I think kind of the same thing. This just feels like a extra thing they threw on.
Yeah, but
for no reason. I feel like I wish it would have had a little bit of a community, because I even looked on Board Game Geek to see if there was enough of a community where somebody made a homebrew version to make this game work, and that didn't exist. So we're just gonna go ahead and go with it. We're gonna play and try to have fun. Para los niños de Extra Life. All right, so I need to stop you, and you need to blow my stuff up. So, regeneration, remove one of your wound tokens. Oh, okay, so he's got that. You can do that for free. Oh, but I can only do it every 2 rounds. Okay. Sword strike, reacting to this costs 1 action point. Okay, so that's 4 damage. What's the difference? This does 4 damage. Oh, this does 4 damage, but you have to spend you have to spend an additional action point to do the defense. And I forget the difference between run and advance. Because running, you get +1. Again, the tutorial didn't explain. It just said that some people can move further, which, like Iron Man's jet boots, he can move further, and it costs him more. I saw it. Where do I see the running? Ranged attacks. There you go. If you spend AP during a turn, you get to move 1 extra space. This is called running. If you spend AP for anything else during the turn, including triggering movement power in your action cards, you're not considered to be running and therefore do not get the extra space. Running triggers the bonus movement symbol. Whenever you gain this symbol, including special powers, you move the listed number of space without paying one of the movement penalties described above. In other words, you may enter a space with an object or leave a space adjacent to an enemy without penalty. However, the bonus movement symbol still does not allow you to enter enemy space. Engine cannot run, but instead option to march. Marching costs 3 AP or 6 AP as noted inside the card. When you choose to march each of your henchmen immediately, use 2 AP to advance no matter the henchmen you have. Single henchman cannot use more than 6 attack points by himself. So that's weird. So if you spend additional attack points, you're not running anymore. I'm so confused by that running. Like, that makes no sense. Like, it shouldn't exist. I mean, the point of running is you can get through obstacles. But you're not running if you you're not running if you do anything else that turn. So it's almost like, okay, I'm going to run so I can get through an obstacle and not have to pay for the obstacle's cost. But then I don't do anything else that turn. So that's fine. I'm just going to move. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. All right, so I spent 5. I gotta do these guys. I don't know if I'm allowed in there or not. I'm guessing no, because that would be stupid. I just go in there and start beating up on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. All right. All right, so I used 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I should have done March. Oh, it's still -6, so technically the March does the same thing. It's just you're moving all of them, so you're spinning all 6 at one time. Oh, that's stupid. I saw Papa. Where's Papa? Saludos desde Bogotá, Colombia.
Hola, papi.
Un gran abrazo. Dios les bendiga siempre en tan bonita labor. Éxitos. No, éxito es un supermercado. Es un tienda.
Gracias, papi.
Hola. Un abrazo grande. That's mama.
Gracias, mami. Te amamos.
Okay, that's all I'm doing, I'm guessing. That's what I'm doing. So, yeah, I guess the only way you would get 12 is you basically don't ever spend any of your command points. Or you do a scenario where it says you're basically doing 6 missions. 6 missions each has 3 stages. So you're doing 18 total stages with 4 rounds in each stage. So yeah, you I guess you could save them when you don't want to use them.
So if I get like here, that would be -1 actually.
Well, remember he can't attack melee. He can only attack range.
I'm gonna move. Oh, he can only do range.
See, melee's your
So
your other 3 are melee.
What is that? This?
See, but you can't shoot me here because this wall's in the way. And the wall's 5. See, because it
Pero
lines sight.
diagonal, no?
You can, but look, there's a wall there and a wall there. So you can't shoot through the walls. You're gonna have to come, like you'd have to go 1, 2, and then you could pew pew me that way. Pew pew.
Okay, so that would be 2 movements.
Yes.
1, 2. See? 1,
So
2. Should I move all my
no,
characters?
I did that because I was
One
just
by one?
moving. I wasn't going to attack.
Okay.
If you stop with a character and go to a different character, then you can't go back to the first
Previous
character.
character.
Yeah.
So from there, he's going to shoot.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. That's
2.
2. 1, 2.
All right. And then my guy can spend 1 to defend.
Why is this 3? What is this? I don't understand.
That's how much damage you're doing to me. So I can defend. And then oh, okay. If I do a knife, I'm knifing you in the back, so it makes you -1 defense. Okay. So I defend. So I use 1. So I gain 1 defense. So you hit me for 3. So that means it's 2.
Okay, can each of them have a turn, or is just one?
Oh, you could go with Iron Man again. Well, you don't have enough action points for Iron Man to go again.
No. Falcon.
Now you're allowed to go through your own characters, but remember, you still got to pay the movement cost.
To my own.
I'll take Dragon Pets for my selection from yesterday. That frees Ryan up to pick 3 and 4. Okay, yeah, he already picked up 3 and 4. Email contact. Yeah, I'll do it here. Contact. Where's the at?
Is Iron Man on Falcon's way?
Yeah, you may want to, if you want. Well, no, Falcon can come right here and just smack me.
So that would be 1, 2, 3 movement. 3 movement.
Yeah.
This is not Falcon. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Dragon Pets is good. Audrey likes Dragon Pets.
I do.
So Dragon Pets, and then that means that Medieval Encounters is what Ryan wanted. And then Tiny or Happy Little Dinosaurs. What's the other one? Okay. There you go.
He has now 0, 1, 2.
Oh, what did you... Oh, okay. So you're
Falcon
doing a...
moved 3.
Yeah, so you're doing a melee attack.
So I spent 3, so he had 2.
Where was he at? He was here?
See?
1, 2. He only had to move 2. You can move diagonal, remember? So you get 1 left.
Now he's going to attack. So it's 2 damage.
Let's see. Well, what's Swoop do? Swoop costs 3. You can move exactly 3. Afterwards, you may attack. That's cheaper. You should have done that. Do that one instead. So Swoop, you move exactly 3. So you go 1, 2, 3. And then you attack for how much?
4. Oh, 4, but he does not need 4. How much?
Well, no, that's fine. They've only got 3. So that's fine. I mean, my guy, I can choose to defend.
Okay.
There's no point in me defending that because you're just gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So he is off the table, and you get 1 point. Let's use our dice. Much easier to use our dice than those because those are double-sided. Where is Audrey's die? There you go. So you get 1 point. We're just gonna play for points. We're pretty much not playing for the upgrades. Yep. So that was Falcon. Oh, spend your 3 though. So I'll put you down to 2. Yep.
So for Black Widow and Captain America,
Mm-hmm.
it's just that one movement, the one where they used to wear.
Yeah.
Still takes roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
So those 2 are going to be a little bit harder to get out to do stuff with. So you could use your movement to get him next to that so he can attack it on the next turn. But then it does put you next to my Hydra guy.
That would be next turn because I already did him this turn, right?
Well, no, but you still got points left. You don't have to spend all the points. If you want to save the points for defense, then yeah, you wouldn't do that.
So it would be... Oh, I'm not using the cubes here.
No, the cubes are when you take an injury.
Oh, so with 1 he gets closer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He has 1 left. So now, how does he do it?
Well, no, you don't have to use all your
Attack
points.
right now?
Well, because you can't. You don't have enough to attack. On the next turn, you'll need 3 action points to destroy this. So you're probably going to have him.
Pero you can kill me there.
As long as I have enough action points.
You have...
No, to kill a hero, and this is what I don't get. To kill a hero is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have 14 hit points. If I read the tutorial right, you have 14 hit points. So that's the other thing where people are talking about, like, oh, it's, easy or hard to do that. So where's damage? Damage. Oh, that's components. Does it have a duration token? Oh, that does have a duration token. Because that was a powerful ability. It just means you can't use it until that's removed. It's one, right? Just one duration token. Yeah. See, like mine says ×2. Yeah, so starting zones, you can't attack in starting zones, so I was correct there. Spend action points. When you're done, must announce a character's turn is over. Cannot be activated again. Movement. No, we don't want movement. No. Combat. Here you go. Pay that. Do your ranged attack. Reactions, which is the defense. Continuous bonuses. Defenses. Here you go. Inflicting wound tokens. If the target does not attack or does attack, the target reacts minus the amount, blah, blah, blah. Hero Villain Mastermind receives a wound token, places a token on the damage slot on its character's card and action card. The player may distribute them however they like throughout the character's empty damage slots. Each damage slot on the action card is filled with wound, increasing the cost to trigger the action card by... Oh, it makes it more expensive. There we go. That they didn't say. So it makes it more expensive to use that ability. If all damage slots on a particular action card have been pulled, the power cannot be triggered at all. Place one of damage slot in your character's card, then the cost of all the character's relevant actions are increased, including those on your action cards. Okay, so if you put them on here, everything is increased. If you put them on the cards, only the card is increased. Yeah, none of this was mentioned in the tutorial book. Okay. If all the damage slots in a particular box of a character card are filled with wound tokens, you cannot perform that type of activity at all, including the use of action cards. This even shuts down relevant action cards that have no action point cost, such as his armor. If all the damage slots on your character card and action cards are filled with wound tokens, your character is defeated. Well, that is really difficult for me to be able to defeat one of your characters. I'd have to do 12 damage pretty much in a single turn. Jeez. Multi-part attacks. Some card effects, some multi-stage attacks. Oh, like hurl shield. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I have to damage all 12. But I didn't know that there was one extra action point for each damage thing. So that's the thing. You're never going to want to keep damage on you. Well, but if you don't have any action points, I guess you have to choose. Am I going to keep the damage on me? Or am I going to remove my wounds? Yeah. Because that's what you have to do at the beginning. You have to say, do I want to rest or remove wounds? So, all right. So that was Falcon. So Falcon at the beginning of the next turn, you have to. On the beginning of your next turn, you'll get 5 back. Remember, I'll just make that 5, 5, 5, 5.
You mean here?
Next turn. No. Next turn you'll add 5, so which means you'll be at 6. Add when you rest. So at the beginning of your turn, you can choose to either rest or heal wounds at the beginning of your turn for each character. So we'll worry about that on your okay. When you start your turn. So you're on Captain America.
Captain America. Ay, hola. Captain America's gonna move 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2. Can he?
He can go through. Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 4.
It doesn't cost extra for you.
4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's kind of looking weird. There you go.
4. And then because he's right there, he can attack now, but I don't have enough.
Well, you've got your
okay,
bonus.
so
And you also have hurl shield, but that can only be done at ranged. You would have needed to be 1 away, which you can't do. You could heal the shield at him. Either way, I mean, you can either attack
isn't
that guy
that
or
him? Oh, ranged.
ranged. Yeah.
But he can attack there
Yeah, you can attack them.
for 3.
Yeah.
Okay, he's attacking you for 3.
Okay, so he attacks for 3. So I spend 1, which reduces it by 1. So he takes 2 damage. Like so. Voila.
Nothing is.
C'est magnifique.
Français, c'est très bien.
No, what did you say? Where's she going? Now remember, you can also, well, running really doesn't do any good because there's no obstacles to. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you don't have to spend all of it for, but it's a very small map for 4 people. I probably shouldn't have had you play 4 characters. It's a very tight map.
She was in the.
She was all the way in the back.
1, 2, 3. And she can attack also.
Well, or you could do this. 1,
Only
2. Oh, you can't go through the wall. 3, 4. You could come kind of over here, and then you got a ranged attack. But you don't have 6 though, right? You only have 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do the attack this turn.
1, 2, 3. Is this guy different? I
Because
mean,
that's Baron Strucker.
But does it cost more to?
Yeah, you have to hit you have to knock out all of them the same way as I have to knock out all of yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would put you right in front of him. I don't like the way they got their faces. You can run, but you can't hide.
5. That's 5. So she's.
7. Okay. Well, that was all your characters, right?
Sí.
All right.
Tu turno.
See, so that was round 1. All right, round 2. So Anthony gets +1. I get +1. All right. So, problem is I need to attack her, and I don't know if she's going to want to defend. I'm going to almost guarantee she's going to want to defend. Well, if she doesn't have the action points, I know she can't defend. That's fine. All right, so Baron Strucker, I'm going to have him do a sword strike. I'm going to do a sword strike to Black Widow. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Black Widow can't react because she doesn't have any. So Abdi's going to have to determine where she wants to put those 3 cubes. And then Baron is going to run away. 1, 2. And because he went through the obstacle, it cost me 1 extra movement. So 1, 2 there, and then I'll use one of these. All right. So that was Baron. All right. I only have 3 points for all of my. I have 3 points for all of my guys. All right. So I'm going to trench knife Capitan key. So that costs 1. That does 2 damage to Capitan America. And then it reduces his defense by 1 if Audrey would defend, but she doesn't have any points. So she'll have to determine where to put those 2. And then I have 3. If I count this, I got 3 action points left for these guys. So I can do the Hydra Blast. Hydra Blaster. Problem is Falcon can dodge that. Oh no, I can't do that because that's 1 away. It needs to be ranged. That's not ranged. But he, which is the guy I was already working with, he can't use more than 6. He only used 1 to do that. So he can use 2 for that. So 1, 2. He's doing the Hydra Blaster. And then he's doing that to Black Widow. So she gets another 3 cubes. And I am now out of action points. Which means now it's Audrey's turn. It's Audrey's turn. Yeah, after you put your damage. What? I attacked you a lot. So Baron smacked Black Widow with his sword strike. I don't know why I did the sword strike. I should have done the Satan Claw, actually. So give me +1 back. Which did 4 damage. You couldn't defend because you have no defense.
And how much life do I have?
So that was 4. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But again, everywhere you put a wound is going to make that 1 more expensive until you heal. So you have to disperse those wherever you want.
I have to, or you have to?
You do.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Now remember, anything on here makes this more expensive too. Makes the equivalent. So if you put 1 here, it makes this more expensive and this more expensive. If you put it on the card, it's only the card is more expensive. So yeah, so I did that, and then this guy shot you for another 2. And then that guy smacked Captain America. That's why Captain America has 2. I would say your best bet is if you don't think you're going to, for example, use Widow's Line, right? You don't think you're going to use the 2 movement, just put 2 there and just say, okay, whatever, I just can't use that ability. You know, the ranged is where you would have to say, okay, do I think I'm going to use that ranged? If not, then you could, put 1 there, 2 there. Defense, it's really up to you where you want to put them.
I did not do, so I...
You couldn't defend at all.
¿Por qué? Porque I didn't have any action.
Yeah, you don't have any action. So on the next turn, your choice is either to rest, and when you rest is to either get action points or heal. So you can technically heal all of that off on your next turn, but then she has no action points, so she can't do anything. I did a Hydro Blast with a garden hose.
You know what?
He did a Hydro Blast with a garden hose. Because Hydra Blast, it's Hydra Blaster. He's playing off the Hydra Blaster. Okay, and then Capitan. Capitan Tambian. Capitan Tambian.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to block my block.
Okay, no block your block. Okay. All right. So now none of your guys have action points. So
he has.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. So beginning of his turn, he doesn't need to heal any wounds. So technically, he would get 5. Right? You can just do all of them at the same time. It's fine.
So he goes.
He has no wounds. So yeah, you just put him 5 more. So put him at 6. Iron Man, you used all of his. So Captain America, you can choose. Do you want to get 5 action points, or do you want to heal 6 wounds? You don't have 6 wounds, so it's almost, in my opinion, probably a waste to do that right now. So with Captain America, you probably want to go ahead and get your 5 action points. See? Entiendo?
No.
You can do this or this right now.
This or this.
Mm-hmm. You can get 5 action points, so you can actually do something, or you can heal 6 wounds, which you don't have.
5
And then
action
Black
points.
Widow, she has 6 wounds,
So
but if you don't heal her, she can't do anything right now. Or if you don't give her action points, she can't do anything right now. That's your choice, right? Do you want me on the next turn to probably knock her out?
Nope.
Because I could probably do it.
Nope.
Or do you want to save her and just don't do anything with her this turn?
I'm not gonna do anything. So I don't do anything with her, and
So
then
you
she
remove
heals.
6. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. But now she can't do anything this turn. All right. So now you can take your actions.
So she's unavailable.
Okay.
Okay. So Falcon. Do I have to keep always the same order?
No.
Should I?
So it's 3 action points to destroy that.
See, he's going to 1, 2, 3.
All right. So that gives you 1 point. You're dying. I don't know why you had it on 7. You were at 1.
It keeps moving.
Oh, when am I supposed to respawn my guys? Oh, I don't know. You're probably not going to get that many points. Here, use the bigger one.
See, it's more stable.
I got to figure out when do I respawn my my guy. I forgot. I had one more guy. I don't know when I was supposed to respawn him.
No, don't respawn.
Oh, I'm supposed to respawn them.
No, let me kill them all.
Respawning defeat. When a hero is defeated, on the next turn, return to one of the green spawn points. Okay, rules for respawning henchman are different. Defeated henchmen can return to play at any time. Oh, I have to pay to respawn them.
See, don't pay. It's too expensive.
When you respawn them, you can't take any actions. Okay, so it's 3. Okay, so it's 3 action points for me to respawn. They should have that on the board. Again, one of those things where, like, first impressions we'd be like, yeah, you need to. This should say that respawn for 3 because it's specific to them. Like it's their specific.
Okay, so Falcon
used 3. He did that.
3. Can he?
He's adjacent to that guy.
See, turn. Turn. And...
Oh, that costs an action point to turn. Costs an action point to rotate your mini.
And hit him for 2. I mean, for 2 to
Which ability are you using? Oh,
Just
sorry. At the beginning of your turn, you could remove that.
He was here.
Yeah, you had 3 left. All right, so you're going to do the regular attack. Oh, yeah, okay, he doesn't have an attack in it. Yeah, so regular attack. So it's 2 action points for 2 damage. I have no action points to defend, so I'll just take the 2 damage. I've got this, but I'm that's kind of like an emergency situation. Okay.
Then, Captain America. Captain America is going to
Finish the job.
attack him.
What's the shield hurl do?
Versus it's
Hang on. Versus one target who is 2 to 3. Oh, well, he's got to be distance from you, and up to 2 additional spaces from within 2 spaces of the original target. Versus one target who is 2 to 3 spaces away from you, up to 2 additional spaces, up to 2 additional targets. Wow, I'm reading the wrong line first. Targets within. Okay, so basically it attacks 3 targets within 2 spaces of the original target. So, for example, you would throw the shield at this guy. You can't because there's a barrel in the way. But if you threw the shield at this guy, then it would bounce and hit this guy and this guy. But you can't do that because the barrel's on the way. Now, once this guy's done, yeah, you can shoot through that guy. But you can't do that right now.
So,
it's expensive too, because right now it's going to cost you 4 because you have 2 wounds on it. You get 2. Yeah, okay. So you're doing the regular punch.
So I'm going to punch for 2.
Right, so that does 3 damage. No point in me defending because that. Right, so it gives you a point. I'm still at 0. This is very no fun. Did you say
Pero
how
you
many
killed mine.
pages were in the rulebook tutorial total? So the tutorial rulebook is 4 pages, which is pretty good. I mean, it gets wordy. And I don't know. I think it's the designer, right? I've heard the designer's actually a good designer, and he's usually Andrew Parks is usually very active when people have critiques and criticisms. But I've heard when people are doing critiques and criticisms of this, he didn't weigh in at all. So I'm really wondering whether or not what is in here is his doing or somebody else's doing. But like maybe WizKids stripped a lot out of what he built because they wanted to make it more family friendly and easier than it is. But yeah, it gets very, very detailed, right? Which is fine, but maybe have that in a different book. I forget what game was it that was like that. Like the main rule book was very simple. It just told you how to play the game. And then it had a subsequent rule book for advanced rules. There's a couple that I've seen that do that. Or even Disney Arena. Disney Arena had stages. So each stage taught you new mechanics. You didn't even unlock those new mechanics until you got to that stage, right? So when you're introducing it to kids, you're only doing like the basic stuff first. And then after you've learned the basic and you've played an entire game with the basic, you can choose to go into, okay, stage 2, and we're going to add player powers. And then once you've got the player powers, you can go into stage 3, which introduces power upgrades. This would make this game probably work a lot better, minus the balancing issue that we already talked about. Like I didn't even look. I didn't even look at like Loki and Ultron, right? Because if Baron Strucker's a 10, is Ultron just start at 12? And if he's at 7, why is Ultron 7 instead of 10? Why is Baron Strucker stronger than Ultron, right? It thematically doesn't make sense. All right, so you did Capitan.
So now Iron Man.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't want to spend the other 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you save it.
Iron Man, can he go here? First, it will be 1.
Remember, he's
2.
ranged. So you don't want to...
So 1. Can he move here for 1?
Mm-hmm.
For 1.
1. Yep.
And then he attacks
And you can
from there.
pew. Hola!
3 times.
Bendiciones?
Sí.
Bendiciones en su linda labor. Abrazos desde Colombia. Gracias, hermana.
Gracias, hermana.
Okay, so you moved. Pew pew.
Sí. 3.
Para
I
dos.
already...
Oh,
Sí.
pew pew 3 aquí.
Yes.
And I can't defend. You get another point. You're racking up the points over there. So, and I think this is the other thing with the tutorial, right? Is the point is the heroes are supposed to be weak, right? And then they're gaining a lot of experience and they're leveling up and so forth and so on. Whereas the villains are already strong and they don't level up much, is what I'm guessing. Because like I'm not doing much of anything right now. Okay, so that was
That's it,
Iron Man.
because he's recovering.
All right, so that's Dodo. All right, so that was round 2. All right, so we both get 1 CP. You know what? When I started my turn, when I started my turn, I forgot to rest.
How did I gain 1 if I had spent this? I was at
That was the
0.
last turn. Yeah, so I didn't rest on my last turn. So I should have 11, and I actually should have 12.
So do I also...
Wow, I could have done a lot more. You should be
at 2?
2. Yep. I could have done a lot more that last turn. Well, that was stupid of me. I forgot to rest.
So you didn't heal?
Yeah, the last turn, the turn when you were in the bathroom, I forgot to do the rest action. I made sure you did it, but I forgot to do it. So I did a lot less actions than I could have. I could have probably I would have been able to take out Black Widow. Because I would have had enough action points. It basically just requires me to converge on you and then do it. So, all right. So move Baron for 1. I am going to do...
Does she get actions?
No, not until she... That's why I said that was your choice, heal or Action points. So this one, doing this does me no good because you can't react well, you can react with your command points. So it's whether or not I think you're going to use your command points to stop this. Probably. So I'm going to do my sword strike for 3. 1, 2, 3. That does 4 damage.
To the Black Widow?
Yeah. Unless you want to defend it. If you want to defend it, it's going to cost you 2 instead of 1.
I'm going to defend it.
All right. So you stop 3. So you still take 1.
So I'm back at 0.
Mm-hmm. And you got to place your thing. All right. So I'm going to. Why not? I'm still standing there. I will attack again.
I don't know the
2
running thing.
and 4 more damage.
Ah?
See?
No.
See?
No.
And then I'm going to attack again
What
for 4 more damage.
are you doing?
I'm going to attack again for 4 more damage.
Oh.
What are you up to? Is that 12?
12, 13.
Oh.
So I have one more?
No.
Just one?
How much do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, so you have 1 hit point left. So I'm going to. Where's my pew pew?
So I have to cover everything.
Basic. I'm gonna knock her out. I'm gonna pew pew with this. So he's going to pew pew and do 3 damage. Yay! I got a whole point. Gracias.
She's out of the...
I don't know why I have these two. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I have these. I mean, I guess because you're only supposed to gain a point off of each one time. So there, you've done it 3 times so far. Just so you know that you can't. You can only kill my guy 6 times. After 6 times, you stop getting points off of them.
So I do have 4 points.
Because you destroyed the thingy.
Ah, I see.
Technically, you can use. I guess we could have just used the stings as points. Yeah, there you go. There's your 4th point. We just use the tokens as points. It's fine. All right. So that was that. I'm going to shoot a bazooka at Capitan America versus one target who's 2 to 3 away versus every character adjacent. Oh, I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to do the adjacency one. So everybody adjacent to the target, which is Capitan America. So Capitan America and Iron Man, 3 damage. You can block. You got your block. So Capitan America takes, if you spend 1.
Why is this one in red like that?
Because that's
Oh,
minus.
that's all.
Minus, yeah.
So,
And you get 1.
I could have done this. Ah, but you... No.
No, cannot be...
Slammed.
Oh,
by
okay.
this.
Yeah, you can do that one. That's fine. No, then you would take 0 damage for Capitan. It's just, you can't
Because
use
he's
that.
covering 4.
Yeah, you can't use that. That seems... Oh, it's... That makes sense. You can use it every turn, basically. All right, and then Iron Man, 3. -1. So Iron Man already gets -1 because of that. So Iron Man's at 2 would take 2 damage. Unless you spend an action point and then you take 0.
Oh, of course.
Okay. So that was a waste for me. I thought it was going to be good, but you have action points left. All right. That's fine. So now he's going to pew pew Capitan.
No.
Oh, hang on. That was 4. I only did 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all he can do though, because he can only spend 6 total. So 1, 2. So that's his 6. He's going to pew pew Capitan America for 3. Para 3.
Capitan America.
6.
So
So you can defend for 1. And then you
I
stop.
can't do-
You stop.
Oh, I
1.
cannot do
You can't
that
do that
again.
again because you have the timer on it. So you take 1 damage. That's all he can do though. So you're kind of good there. All right. So I'm going to this guy. I'm going to move 1. I'm going to use 1. I'm going to use his trench knife, which cost me 1. That does 2 damage, and your defense is reduced by 1.
Falcon?
Yeah, so you can defend 4. Then minus 3, so you took no damage. Okay, I'm going to do the trench knife again. So that's 3 damage.
For this Falcon?
See. Trench knife, 2 damage. Falcon, 2 damage. Then I'm going to trench knife again for 2 damage. Then I'm going to trench knife again for 2 damage.
Wait, stop!
And then I'm going to trench knife again for 2 damage. Right? So that's 4. I got to make sure I didn't use more than 6. 4. And then me moving over there was, well, no, it was 2 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 was the one you blocked, and 6 was me moving. I can only use 6 action points per soldier. So.
I don't want this card.
You're gonna be healing next turn with him. It's guaranteed. Nice when Black Widow comes in, should be good to go.
He comes back in? She comes back in?
Yeah, she comes back in. Yeah, that'd be a waste. Yeah, it'd be a waste. I was saying, do I want to have one of them pew pew? But that'd be a waste. So that's it for me. All right. Round 3.
So I can do nothing with Falcon? I can do nothing with him.
Yeah, you basically have to heal with him. Oh, sorry, we're not done round 3 yet. You go first. Yeah, so Falcon you have to heal. So you'll remove 6. Now she comes back. Black Widow comes back though.
Remove 6.
Alright.
Remove 6.
And then Iron Man, just heal him, or just get his 5, so that's 6. And then it's your choice one, Capitan. Ooh, I set you up good for Capitan. Because of the shield, your shield throw. See, all my guys are 2 spots away.
You mean to do this?
To do your hurl shield. Well, but you've got damage on it. So it'll cost you more.
I have only 1.
Well, no, you gotta do your rest. So either add 5 or heal.
But I believe that you can just kill me from there. If I don't do anything right now.
Well, no, you get a whole turn or more. You get a whole turn. You might be able to take out.
See, but if I rest.
Yes, if you rest, then there.
Right
Yeah,
now.
I was wondering, how would I ever kill you? That's pretty much how I have to focus on one character to get them really low, because that character doesn't have action points to defend. Yeah. So that's kind of now we see, like, okay, you don't want to use all your action points because you need them to defend.
So I cannot do this because that will cost me.
Yeah, it would cost you a lot. It'll cost you 4.
Why am I back here? I'm confused.
This. You
I'm
can do
resting.
this or this. Yeah, you're resting. You take a rest before you start. So you either do +5 or remove wounds.
So if I move this here, I don't do anything with him anymore.
No,
right?
you're good. You're good. Now you can start. All your people are good. That's what you are.
So why was with this one I had to wait 1 turn?
Because she removed wounds, same as him.
Ah, okay.
He
So this
removed
one
wounds.
does not have to wait. This one, if I do the
Correct. Oh, I'm sorry.
actions.
But she does have to wait 1 turn. I forgot. When they get revived, they don't get to activate that turn. So she doesn't get to do anything this turn. No, when you heal, you can't do anything unless you have action points left. So say when you healed him this time, say he had 3 action points left when you healed, you could still do something with him because you have 3 action points, right? But he didn't have any action points, so you can't really do nothing with him. Same with Black Widow. In that previous turn, she had no action points, so there was nothing you could do with her. Now you can't do anything with her because she just got revived. Yeah.
So she's still this turn. She doesn't.
Yeah. Well, she's at 0, so you kind of.
Capitán America. He is going to.
So the shield would cost you
one?
4. Yeah, I mean, it
4?
costs you 4. I mean, I don't know if that's.
And it would be.
Moving is going to cost you 2. But at least that would cost you 4. And it would hit these 2 guys. It wouldn't hit. Well, no, it would hit him too, but it would destroy a barrier.
The range is.
No, it would hit both because they're all
3.
within 2 of each other.
Even if this box is there?
It would destroy the box and hit that guy for 1.
Oh, okay.
So you throw it at him, it would hit him for 3, hit him for 3, block 2, hit him for 1.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, so
For
that
4?
costs you 4 because you're wounded on that. Yep. All right. So you hit him for 3. I can defend for 1, which means he doesn't get hit. Then it hits him for 3. I can defend. So it hits him for 2. And then it's going to destroy the box. And then it's going to hit him for 1. Like so.
I want to kill them all.
You want to kill them all. After these say, Muerte todos.
Okay, so wait, I'm losing my. Who did I?
You did Captain America.
Just only?
Yeah.
No.
That's all.
Okay, so Iron Man can hit him from there
See.
with 3. No, 2.
Ranged.
1, 2.
2. And then he hits me for 3. And I block the 3.
Boo!
I can't help it that this is a permanent. You can do it again.
See. 1, 2. Can you block it again?
Block it for 3.
William.
Do it again. I can't block it anymore. But then Iron Man has no block for his turn.
Está bien. No, wait. You're gonna attack me for 4?
Yeah. Well, no, he's melee. I have to get up to you.
Okay, so from there. Oh, again.
Okay. So that's 3. Okay.
That's
Toto?
it.
All right. So that's round 3. All right. Final round. All right. So get 1 CP. Uno CP. She should play the villain. Audrey should play the villain. Aw, that's not nice. She is kind of villainous, though. All right. So he's gonna rest. Get 10. They're gonna rest and get 12. I an entire round I blew because I didn't rest. Like I could have taken out 2 of her characters, I think, on that round. So I'm basically 2 points behind where I should be. All right. So this guy is going to. Oh, hang on, this goes away. He's going to shoot a rocket launcher. 1, 2, 3, 4 at Capitan America. So Capitan America takes 3 unless he defends.
He can defend.
Okay.
2.
So then he takes 1. Well, no, unless you want to do the shield block and defend it, block it all. Yeah, shield block costs the same. So yeah.
Oh, see, because I don't have wounds there.
Yeah. Iron Man takes 3. Unless you want to use your extra.
To defend. Uy, no sé.
To defend
¿Por qué?
4.
Luego Falcon is so in danger.
Oh, because Falcon already has wounds? He doesn't have a lot of wounds, but yeah. Yeah, you're right. That soldier, I can just keep
Sí.
stabbing him.
So I save this for him. So Iron Man gets what?
He auto blocks,
blocks
one,
one.
so it'll be 2. All right. So that's this guy. He's going to do, so he did 4, so he can do 1 more. 1, 2. So he's going to do a Hydra blaster. Shoot Capitan para 3.
No.
You can block 1, you can block.
Oh, I gotta still block.
So that blocks 2, so he takes 1.
Oh, what about this one?
You can't do that one because see the timer? See how the tokens are?
See.
So you take 1.
Can
All
I
right,
put it here?
so he's done.
I can still put them wherever I want, even in the cards? Even if this is here, can I put it here?
Yeah. It just makes that more expensive until you heal it off. All right, so this guy's going to move 1. And then he's going to shoot. 1, 2. So he's going to shoot Captain America para 2. Or I'm sorry, for 3.
He can block.
How much is on Captain America now? 1, 2, 3.
7.
1, 2, 3, 7. All right, he's going to do that again for another 3. And then he's going to do it for another 3.
That's so mean. You should not use that.
Should not use my command point.
So you kill him.
Is that?
See?
No, you still have 1 left. He's got 1 hit point left. Was not enough for me to take you out. Pero
You can do it again.
I still have Ultraman. I should have had him do all that. Now that I think about it, because I should have gone after Falcon with that guy. That was stupid. All right, that's fine. I am going to. I only need to hit you for 1, so really no point in using that one. So boom, boom, does 4 damage. So Capitan America es no más.
Do I remove
Yeah,
all
remove
that?
all them. And then I get the little point. And now
So
he's...
that is what these are for, because then Black Widow is coming back.
Yeah, but no, there's no... I can only kill them once. I don't know why there's 2. It makes no sense to me, because I can only score a point off of killing each of yours once, which is why I said mine has an exact amount, which is why I was confused why you had 2 of each. I don't know. Unless, well, maybe because you can be hostages. No, but if you're hostages, you would just put the mini there and go get the mini. She just said, I want to kill them all. It's not villainous. I don't know what is. All right. So Strucker is going to beat up on Iron Man. Iron Man doing what the Iron Man can. Porque he is Iron Man. Pero he is not Iron Man. Porque me damage mucho. He is the Iron Man. How much you have? 12 hit, how many hit points you have on Iron Man? 1, 2, 3. But you have a default
On
1.
Iron?
You have a default 1 damage. So no matter what I do, it's -1 per action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 12 left. I should be able to do it. All right. So that's 3 damage. That's 3 damage.
I'm not even going to place that in.
That's 3 damage. That's 3 damage.
13?
Iron Man is no Iron Man. Porque Iron Man is Pillow Man. He is squishy. Porque he is no Iron Man. He's squishy man. Pillow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I haven't even brought these guys back yet. I'm out of action points. That's it. All right. So you can bring these back. She's available.
Wait, I didn't do anything with Falcon.
No, now you do. So Falcon is back to 5. Black Widow is back to 5. This goes away.
Falcon is going to attack.
You're still winning. I'm currently, well, no, I'm at 3, but I'm at 3. How many points am I? I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 8 points right now. You're at 4. Yeah. Because you haven't taken these out yet.
Okay, he's going to attack you first. So he's adios.
Yes, because I can't defend. All right. So you get a point. All right. You do your swoopy swoop thing.
Can he? I want to remove the spawn thingy.
You'll have to move 1 and then 3. Do you have 4? Yeah, you have 4. Yeah, you just need 4, right? So you need 1 to move.
I was here. I was here.
1 to move. And then spend your extra because it's 3 to remove. Remember, this is the last turn. So if you can get more than, so right now I'm at 6. How many points are you at? You're at 6. If you can kill one more of my guys, then you win. You have to get Black Widow over here and to kill my guy or this guy. I can't defend.
So
she has
still
ranged.
5,
No, she has
so-
ranged. The target is damaged by this attack. Target loses 1 action point. Yeah, I mean that's 3 damage. That's more than enough for that. But you need to be able to get over there.
How does this one work? The run
Basically when you run, you don't take any other action that turn. You're just basically trying to run somewhere.
No. So
she can go 1, 2, and then she can shoot through him. 1, yeah. 1, 2, and then she can shoot him at an angle there.
But then I should have still Falcon going. Oh no,
Oh,
he
Falcon's
doesn't.
out.
Okay.
No, that's enough. That's enough. Look. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then she pews at an angle using this.
That's not a right angle anymore.
That's an angle. It's line of sight. From this corner to this center, it doesn't hit anything. You're good. So then that does 3 damage. Adios. Adri wins. Adri wins. Adri wins. Porque es Adri wins. Ja! Porque es the Adri wins.
Well.
Adri didn't get it well.
I mean, I did, but I didn't do well, and I still won.
Yeah,
It makes me feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, it takes.
Because you played for me.
Well, I played for you, but also remember, we balanced it. Honestly, I think we balanced it okay. Because you think about it, you won by 1 point in that final round, right? Because I got 3, 4, 5, 6, I got 6 points, and you got 7 on that final kill.
So why did we stop right now? Because I got.
Because
8?
that's the end of the. Yeah, because you got more points than me. I mean, now technically you're right. You have more action points. You could spend said action points to maybe get more points. Because remember, those points are what you're going to use to level up. But that's that. All right.
I need to go to the.
All right. So we're going to flip over. We're going to go ahead and do a giveaway again. This is for one of our small boxes that we have. Right now, I'm not against this game. So I was debating whether or not we were going to give this away. But I think I enjoyed it enough. You enjoyed it enough to keep it for a little while? Did you enjoy it enough to keep it for a while? Okay, Audrey enjoyed it enough to keep it for a while. So we're not giving this away. So you can't do Para los Niños. I didn't do the thingy yet. You eager beaver? I think you're the only one here anyways. So I think you're going to get whatever it is anyways. There you go. Start giveaway. Okay, now you can do it, David. Now you can do it, buddy. These are the games that are left. I will tell you one thing. Jungle Tribe, and not to influence anybody in picking Jungle Tribe. Jungle Tribe was a limited release Kickstarter that I backed. It was, I think, one of my first Kickstarters that I backed. It is a good family weight game. We introduced it to my sister and her family, but you can't get it anywhere. It was only released in Europe, and I had to order, I think, 5 copies to make it worthwhile for the shipping, right? Because after 5 copies, it made each copy roughly, I think, $35 a piece. Otherwise, it was going to be like, I think the game was like 25. It was back when the Kickstarter games were cheap. It was like $25 for the game, but then it was like $15 for the shipping, but you could do as many, up to 5 copies for that same. Either way. But I'll just let you know, Jungle Tribe is a game you can't get anywhere. If that's something that interests you. I don't know. What did you guys think about this one? I think you guys are all still saying you like Marvel Dice Throne the most from yesterday. All this is just going to get thrown in a box, and I'll figure out how to sort it out later. It was neat. It's different. It's definitely more strategic. It's more of a strategic battle game, which is nice. We don't really have a game like that. But I would almost guarantee, if we were to get HeroClix, right, for example, we would probably enjoy that more, because it's designed more as a one-off, right? Each battle's one at a time. This one does seem to be very much influenced in that you play the scenarios, right, for a longer period of time. Is Jungle Tribe better than Steam Epic Heroes? I can't say, really. It really depends on the mechanics you like. So I'm trying to remember. So Steam Epic Heroes, fast-paced card game where you team up with scientists, math, science, and then you basically have to find an inspiration, and you have to find the items to collect. So it's, like I said, it's a set collection game, and each category can only be done once. So again, I would say it's a set collection card game. So if you like set collection games, Steam is cool. Jungle Tribe. Jungle Tribe. What was Jungle Tribe? Wait. So Jungle Tribe, the chief passed away. Time for you to prove yourself. You have to learn as much as you can. Complete 3 dangerous quests in the jungle. The journey in search for 3 great monsters in order to learn the wildness. So basically what it is, this is a set collection game. Really, they're both set collection games now I think about it. This one, I don't know if you ever played this. I played it with Christina.
Then I didn't. That's the one that I was saying that I didn't.
So basically you're going on a journey and you're trying to collect these symbols as you go through the jungle. This has some take that. No, well, so this Stem has some take that too, didn't it? Like yes. I could take your things. They're very similar. I don't know. If you have somebody who likes science and math and stuff like that, thematically, I guess STEM would be better. If you just want something cute, hey, this is cute. Yeah, it's definitely cuter than me. I'll put it over top of me. Now you have 2 cute things on screen. You have Audrey and the Jungle Tribe. This was just cute. That's what drew my attention. It was cute. So, David, you just let us know. Oh, I forgot to draw David's name. Come on. Oh, David, he didn't say you entered, but you're the only one here, so David wins. He did it before before I put the thing up, so that's fine. David's the only one here. So yeah, David, you win because you did it before I did the thing. So, but that's fine. You're the only one that did it. But yeah, just let us know which one you want, and we will add that to your haul, right? You and Ryan getting all the games. All right, there we go. All right, there we go, guys. Again, we are doing this for Extra Life Charities. If you're watching this after, before, during, or at whatever time it may be, links down below to donate. Again, we are trying to make it to $1,000 at least. That gets us to the gold medal level. And $120 more or $140 more towards Nicholas Hospitals. If you would like to, well, I guess give in other ways, what else can they do?
In other ways besides
donating directly through
you
Extra Life.
can do super chats, super thanks, become members,
become a member,
use the Amazon affiliate links,
and all that stuff.
Ads.
All the ads, yeah. Whitelist us. Don't use ad blockers when you're watching our videos. All that money goes to David says Amazon affiliate link. All that stuff goes to Los Niños. All right. With that said, guys, we are going to take our lunch break. We will be back at 1 for some Marvel United, which makes Anthony excited. She likes Marvel United. But until then, guys.
Nos vemos.
Peace.